It's April 5th, 1794. The air is heavy with fear and the metallic scent of blood. The crowd is silent, watching as a man once hailed as the voice of freedom is dragged toward his death. Camille Desmoulins, the man who lit the spark of revolution. Now condemned as its traitor, he fights, screaming for mercy, his voice breaking, his shirt torn by the very hands that once lifted him high. 5 years earlier, Camille Desmoulins was just another restless soul in a restless city. A young lawyer cursed with a stutter, yet burning with words too powerful to stay silent. On July 12, 1789, he leapt onto a cafe table, and the stutter that haunted him vanished.
"To arms!"
he cried, and Paris answered. 2 days later, the Bastille fell, and the revolution was born. Together, they would build the new France, Danton, the fiery orator, Robespierre, the incorruptible, and Camille, the pen that stirred men's hearts. They dreamed of liberty, of justice, of a republic for all mankind. But revolutions, like fires, consume even those who light them. The dream curdled into a nightmare. The king was gone, the republic declared. But the blood would not stop flowing. Neighbors turned on neighbors. A whisper, a frown, a silence, enough to send you to the scaffold. And through it all, Camille wrote, praising the very violence he would one day plead to end. They called him the Lantern Prosecutor, a name he would die regretting. One evening, Danton pointed to the Seine, glowing red in the sunset. "Look," he said quietly, "the Seine runs with blood." The men who once cried for justice were now haunted by the ghosts of their own revolution. In the heart of winter, Camille found his courage again, not to incite, but to heal. His new journal, Le Vieux Cordelier, called for mercy, for reason, for an end to madness. It was a whisper against a hurricane. For a moment, even Robespierre smiled, perhaps remembering their youth. But mercy had no place in the reign of terror. At the Jacobin Club, Camille's words cut too deep. Robespierre offered him a chance to repent, to burn his writings and live. But Camille refused. "To burn," he said quietly, "is not to answer." The friendship shattered. The trap closed. On the night of March 30th, they came for him. Desmoulins, Danton, and their allies, all branded traitors. Their true crime was mercy. The trial was theater, the verdict written long before the curtain rose. On the 5th of April, the revolution devoured its own. Camille wept, clutching a lock of his wife's hair. Danton whispered, "Show my head to the people. It is well worth seeing." And the blade fell. The voice that had once moved nations fell silent at 34. 1 week later, Lucille followed him. 24 years old, her only crime, love. The terror spared no one, not even innocence. And then the wheel turned. Robespierre, who had sent his oldest friend to die, met the same fate beneath the same blade. The revolution had devoured its children, and in the silence that followed, the dream of liberty lay buried beneath the blood. "I had dreamed of a republic that all mankind would adore," Camille once wrote, his tears staining the page. He believed words could change the world, and for a moment they did. But words can also cost everything. Would you have spoken out, or stayed silent to live another day?